Commodore Call post-game with our player of the game after a 3-0 win over the Cotuit Kettleers, Willie Burger. Now, Willie, you had some time off after rolling your ankle against Orleans. What were you able to do to kind of get back in the lineup so quickly?
Well, it wasn't a serious injury. Just kind of needed a rest, ice. Got in with Laura for the 2 days I was out. But, it was just kind of a rest and ice kind of thing, and it wasn't, anything serious, so I was able to bounce back pretty quick. There's still lingering tenderness, but it's nothing serious. So.
Now, for you, since coming back, you had the 2-home run yesterday. You also had the 2 RBI single today, as well as foul balls are coming right behind us here. But what have you been able to do? Do you think the time off gave you some time to freshen up a little bit, maybe?
Yeah, I definitely think it did. I was kind of lunging out of my stance a little bit, and I wasn't seeing the ball well at all. And I've been able to get back to staying in my legs and seeing the ball deep. So I'm seeing the ball a lot better, and it's paying off, but the time off definitely helped a little bit.
Now, I know yourself and a lot of the other players do some extra BP work with Coach Martyr before some games. What has that been able to do to help your swing?
Well, Jack's great. He works with each guy differently, and he understands there's not one way to hit, but he's really good. He knows our swings pretty well by this point in the summer. So, he was the one who came to me and said, you're really coming out of your swing, you're lunging hard, it's probably why you're not seeing the ball well. So I had a little skid a couple games, and I was swinging it at pitches that weren't even close. So he noticed it right away, and we got it figured out. So
now the Commodores, you guys have won 8 of your last 10. You're on a roll right now. Is there any talk about that, the dugout, or is it business as usual?
I don't know. We're just all having a lot of fun. We have everybody here now. We have for a little while, and we're starting to gel, mesh, and playing good baseball. So it's fun to be around.
All right, Willie. Thanks for your time, man.
Thank you, man.